Have you tried using the tears as lube?
No. Now you're on to something.
We're your hosts, Tara, Nora, and Allie, and you're listening to Bad Advice Only.
We're just three New York City rats talking about scurrying around the Big Apple. Here, we make the New York City mistakes so you don't have to.
We're begging you. Leave us a review and follow us on Instagram and TikTok at BadAdviceOnlyNYC. We release new episodes every Monday, so stay tuned, rats.
Welcome back, rats. We've missed you.
Woo!
I like that. I hope the mic picks that up.
The little rat chatter.
Yeah.
So before we get started on today's episode, we're going to be talking about how to rebound hard. Can we keep saying it like that? Hard.
How to rebound hard. I'll just say it once so that people know what you're saying.
People can understand
But
me.
really what we're saying is how to rebound hard.
Hard as fuck.
Okay.
But yeah, before we get into this, I have some controversy.
Oh my God.
Nora thinks I'm going to get taken for this opinion. So apparently it's not a cool opinion. Have y'all watched or seen at least clips of the Selena Gomez interview with her boyfriend or fiance?
Benny.
Oh, yeah.
Benny?
Yeah. This is a hot topic right now.
Women are flooding the internet being like, I would do anything for my man to talk like that. What? I don't give a fuck about that talk. Walk the walk, motherfucker. I don't believe a goddamn word he says.
What do you mean walk the walk? You bought her like a $50 million ring.
Okay, but no. Wait, he says. I don't care about the fucking ring, Allie. That's the talk still.
I believe Benny. I think he's a nice guy. That being said, he's still a man. So, like, how great can he be?
He'll still cheat.
Like, he still sucks.
That unibrow will still be between someone else's legs.
I didn't watch it.
It's heinous. He's so preachy. And, like, I hope he is that nice. I really, really do. I hope, and maybe that's why he did it, just to put some hope out in the world, because men's, like, lives are plummeting right now. But I just don't believe him. I think Selena's brainwashed, and she's just, like, nodding along.
Is that men can't win here.
Yeah.
Correct. Like, they're either awful or they're fake. Nice.
That's all I've seen so far, Allie.
I kind of agree. Like, that's actually a good point.
He's just talking the talk.
We'll see. Time will tell. Time will tell.
Time will tell. My fingers are crossed for Selena. She deserves love. She deserves the highest of standards, the highest of men. However, time will tell.
After her time with Jay Bieber, she deserves the world.
J-Biebs.
Fuck you, Bieber. We're not believers on this podcast.
Apparently, Hailey Bieber stopped following him on Instagram.
These are the kind of things I don't care about.
Drama.
Apparently, I do.
Okay.
Wait, quick aside to, like, drama between spouses and stuff. One time,
my parents.
No, who? Sorry. One time I got mad at a boyfriend because he was watching football on his phone while we were supposed to be playing mini golf with my brother and sister-in-law. So I deleted every photo off Instagram of us together, but we didn't break up.
Talk about petty.
I was
Nora, I've seen things like
funny.
lately, like, what's the pettiest thing you've done to a boyfriend or girlfriend? Nora will always win.
I'm
like,
Queen Petty. We have so many stories.
So petty. And maybe this is a really great transition. How to rebound hard.
How to rebound hard.
Say it.
Hoard.
Like you're saying whore. Hoard. Which maybe we are saying whore.
I love
How to
rebound
like a whore.
I don't know what the agenda says, but I love a fucking rebound.
Well, Nora really pressured me on today's outline about not being so intense. My outlines apparently are too long.
She writes really, like, detailed outlines.
She writes it like she's writing a thesis
She's
for her college. Like,
Guys,
she's like defending a thesis.
It's my favorite part about this.
She's like, the rat czar was born in 1995.
What's on that outline?
Okay, it's very bare bones. I felt very nervous because Nora was giving me shit last night for it. So today I want to talk about how to successfully rebound after a breakup. In past, Nora has talked about, how to take the breakup. You take it like a champ, and it's going to leave them wanting more. It's going to leave them regretting. But what do you do after that? Because you're not going back to them. We're not going back. We're only going
Well,
up
in
and
some
forward.
cases,
Sometimes
you might be visiting for like
fall back.
6 months or so. I don't. We're all different. We're all a
Sometimes
little
you
different.
fall back and he puts a thumb in your asshole. But that's not directed at
You know what?
anybody in
That
this
did
room.
happen to me.
Right.
Oh, was it my example? That's very funny.
You're like, weird. That's so spot on.
Spot on.
Deja vu.
Okay, so I was thinking about how the three of us all rebound. And I wanted to talk first about Nora. She takes the breakup just right in the face, handles it well. It's right in the face.
Third time's the charm.
Third time's the charm.
Yeah, listener, I was once broken up with 3 times by the same man.
Quick aside, we had friends from Europe come into town this week, and they were like, how's Nora and her boyfriend? And I was like, oh my God, they broke up for the 3rd time, and they were like, what the fuck? They could not keep up with this story.
Me neither. I think back and I'm like, why did he break up with me that time? Like, I don't remember.
Yeah,
I know.
it's mostly because he was hungry.
But she did do her rebound horde after that breakup and threw herself a motherfucking party.
Yeah.
Tell us about your party.
I mean, I think it should be standard. I think it should be for everyone every
breakup
time.
party.
A breakup party.
To be fair, though, your breakup party got some interesting responses, RSVPs.
Yeah. You know, I thought I'd get more sympathy than I did.
We got a lot of people being like, hey, I'm out of town. I mean, to be fair, we sent the invite same day. So basically, I'm sorry, I took over. You start. You got broken up with, then what happens?
I got dumped. We sent out a group chat, mass group chat saying, hey, it's me. I've been dumped again, and we're going to rage.
Meet us at this bar this time.
There
I'm pretty sure in the text it was like, believe it or not, I've been dumped again.
Should I try to find it?
No,
somewhere in there.
But yeah, so we went out and raged, and I think you should always do that when you go through a breakup.
But I think there's also rules to the rage. I think we agreed that you have to cheers to. I think you have to. What was the
you
rule?
Have to make a toast. So
you all
basically,
have to say something bad about the person, the ex.
Yes, and then if you get back together and you end up going the distance and getting married, whoever was at the breakup party that goes to the wedding does a cheers at the wedding.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that unhinged
We
rule.
all were allowed to write a eulogy.
Yeah.
A eulogy.
With no holds bar.
Let me tell you, that night I heard some crazy things about, like, what do we call him? Bitch Boy Benjamin.
Yeah.
Real name.
Great name.
But, like, y'all were saying some crazy shit. Like, people were like, his teeth.
No, that was me. That was me.
So
I still stand by that. But you know what? I said that to you while you were dating.
She was like, I don't like his little teeth. I was like, no.
They were like little chiclets.
Yeah, they were bad. They were bad teeth.
Yeah.
You know what? The teeth, you can't help it. You can do some, but you can help
Here's
some.
what I'll say. It's better that someone says it's teeth or something physical than like, you know, you hate everything that your boyfriend stands for.
For sure.
I really thought he had a small head. I said it while you were dating. I said it after they broke up. His body was way too big for his head.
I could never seem spot on because he's like 8 feet taller than me.
I got so many weird comments about his physical appearance. So I guess
mostly physical.
I guess he was just ugly.
What do you think if men were to throw a breakup party? They would obviously attack the physical
About me.
nature. No, if any woman. They would obviously attack our physique.
They'd probably say we have bad pussy.
Oh, yeah.
They don't
We're
talk
slinging
about
that
it.
bad pussy.
Bad pussy.
They definitely don't talk about it. They
Well,
just go
men
out
don't
and flirt.
talk.
Yeah, that's true. Men don't
They
talk.
flirt hard.
You think
know.
men
I
are
don't
rebounding with sex?
I don't think men are rebounders.
I don't think men know how to rebound for
Like,
shit.
I think men rebound emotionally, not physically.
Yeah,
That's
and
my
I
hot
think
take.
Allie might be a man in this scenario.
I'm always a man.
She's on the. You know, we don't need a male perspective on this podcast because we have Allie.
Rat.
Yeah.
So Nora throws a party. Allie, on the flippity flop, does absolutely nothing to rebound.
I just sit there and swallow.
She just cries. She's just like a sad.
She's
girl.
an emotional.
Just sad.
She's just sad. But I will say, She does slightly emotionally cheat in her relationships.
All the time.
She really does. Allie's an emotional
keeps these
cheater.
men on standby. She keeps them on lock.
Yeah, as you should. You know how easy it was the night Rave Daddy and I broke up. I had like 6 guys that I was like, would you marry me though today?
And they're like, yes, I've been waiting. Are we in a relationship? Why do we text every day?
And I'm like, I'm not ready yet.
But you had 6 men ready to just get straight to Jersey and give it to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, Allie doesn't really do the physical rebound, I would say.
Yeah.
She always waits like a good amount of time, at least from what I've experienced.
Yeah.
Have you ever physically rebounded like within a couple days?
Couple days?
That's what a rebound is.
That's a rebound.
No, like a couple weeks to months.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Like the closest I got was after Ryan. And then
real names on this podcast.
He's always been Ryan.
Yeah. I just love it every time.
I can say his last name if you like.
Janum.
Makes poutine in Union Square.
What'd you do to him? To be fair, whatever she says goes because he cheated on her with a threesome. Next.
And came home and slept with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's all we know about, right? Like it could have been much worse.
That's what he confessed
Yeah,
to.
I'd like to think that if you're confessing, you just confess it all, but like you never know.
It's just
People
like
are
Rave
crazy.
Daddy saying he just kissed her. Like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Come on.
So
No, this is a fun topic. So after him, I went out that night. I remember I went out in Fi-Dye with like a bunch of my friends that I never go out with, thinking I would rebound, and then I cried the whole night.
Yeah.
As I do.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I think a week and a half later, maybe I met the German guy.
Oh.
wait, German Matt?
Yeah, German Matt.
Interesting.
Did we say his name?
So he was a rebound physically.
Technically, yes.
Nice.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Yeah, that's
10
kinda
years later,
sweet.
you're
10 years
still
later, still
boning.
rebounding.
Still
with him.
boning.
That's adorable.
Are you over Ryan at this point?
Yes. But I just mean like every time I seem to go through a situationship,
He's your rebound.
there's my little German Matt.
That's kind of nice. You have a standby rebound boy. Okay, so Allie is a rebounder.
She is a sneaky rebounder, but no, she's just emotionally cheating on her boyfriends.
That's true.
Yeah.
I like that about you. One time I broke up with a man in the morning before work.
8 a.m.
8 a.m. And then after work, I went out to dinner with our friend Shit His Pants AJ. Shout out.
Shout out, it's been a minute.
And then that same night, I was making out with a 45-year-old.
Oh, that's when you were living with me. I remember this.
Yeah, and he offered to get us a hotel so he could go down on me.
Did he not live here?
He like had his
Probably
brother in
lived
town.
with his wife
His
or
brother was
something.
in town. No, there was no wife. Come on.
You don't know that.
I guess I don't know.
You were
Come on, trying to make
drunk
it better.
alone crying at a bar.
You were the victim here.
No, I was crying. I was
Yes.
fully crying at the bar, and I made out with him, and it was very funny. And then he like wanted to date, and I was like, I don't. Why?
That
do you want to
is
date me?
terrifying.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some men get really horny by tears. That's a kink.
I was
So
literally
like maybe he thought he found the one.
I was literally sobbing, and I was like, yeah, you could like just go down on me, but like that's all I'm really ready for. And then he was like texting me for
What a
weeks, being like,
speech.
I really want to take you out, and I'm like, I really don't think
You saw me
do.
at, not my worst, but
That
near
me too.
it.
You did do well. You did end up hooking up with someone
I'm
like
always-
2 days later.
I always end up when me and Bitch Boy Benjamin broke up like round 2.
You got after it.
I went on like 3 dates in one night, like 2 days later, and I actually didn't end up sleeping with anyone. But then when we got back together, he kept implying that I did, and I didn't correct him because I was like, stop
what a
breaking
little
up with
bitch
me.
boy. Okay, yes, stop breaking up with me.
like rule of thumb.
Stop.
I literally never reassured him. He thought I slept with people the whole time we dated after that, and I was just like, yep.
2 problems here, and I'm getting so riled up thinking about it. Number 1, stop making my sister single and making she'll stop sleeping around.
Right.
2, stop insinuating it and implying it. Just be a grown man and ask if
Right.
you need to know.
Or just know you fucked up, and therefore I
got
fucked
you
all
fucked.
your friends. I didn't, but like kind of wish I did.
It was
His
on
friends were
Nora's
ugly.
list of pettiness. She
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
I'm going to sleep with every one of his
Legit.
friends, including the girls.
Fully legit. There is one friend he has who, if he reaches out today, I will fuck him.
Oh, that hot guy?
Yep.
Yeah,
The second
he's
that guy
hot.
hits me up, I will fuck him, and he has my number.
Ooh, it's coming.
Whew, lordy.
I
you
give
heard
it 6
here
months.
first.
He'll text.
Come for me, baby boy.
I have this flashback memory of like maybe the I don't remember the second time he broke up with you. First or second. And you were at a coffee shop, literally in the East Village, and you were like, hey, come meet me. I'm just getting coffee. And it was like 32 degrees outside, and you were wearing like this like cute little skirt and like crop top. And I was like, where the fuck are you going? It's like 2 p.m. on a Saturday. And you were like, must look cute now that I'm single.
Yeah, that is part of my like breakup routine. I like get hot every day because it just makes me feel better, honestly.
That's what they say you're supposed to do.
Yeah, like I like genuinely will dress up and like put on my makeup on a normal day, which I never do. But like I like it because then dudes look at me and like hit on me, which I get, you know, it's just like a self-esteem thing.
I don't do that.
Self-esteem thing. Oh.
But I love it. And then I like to be mean to them.
I'm like sweatpants, Chinese food grease on the sweatshirt, wear it 5 days in a row.
That's the classic like breakup.
Yeah.
Allie does embody a lot of the like classic breakup girl, like just bursting out in tears randomly.
Yeah.
Mine, now that we've discussed you two, mine is somewhere else.
I think you're kind of a rebounder.
I'm a horde rebounder.
Yeah.
No, you like line up like 20 dates in a day.
Minute you walk out of my life, I am on it.
Wait, can you talk about when you and Old Balls broke up?
Baby girl, I have that listed.
This is actually crazy. This is like a hard reset. Factory reset.
Okay, so yes, listener, I rebound horde. I immediately text the last 5 guys I fucked before my relationship. I immediately
the last 5
unpause Hinge. It doesn't matter who it was.
You think I'm the man?
I go fucking ham on my clit. Jesus. And there's a little bit of a story behind Old Balls, so bear with me, listener. Old Balls and I did have a hiatus where we broke up for like a day.
No. You broke up with Old Balls in your mind. You guys never officially broke up.
Let's get real.
No. This is a different story. This is a different time.
You can't rewrite history.
Excuse me.
This is
a different time.
I broke up with Old Balls one time in my brain. Yes. Then I fucked jalapeno dick. Then I really did break up with Old Balls.
Okay. Like with your words this time.
I'm not telepathy.
With words. Yeah. Nora was here for this. So I call Nora. She's in her room. I'm in my room. That's right, listener. We're rich. Our apartment is
so massive.
Big. We don't share a wall.
Was he in the room while you were calling him?
I broke up with him over the phone, and I called Nora to come in, and I was like, I just broke up with Old Balls. And she's like, what? Why? Things seemed to be going well. We were planning our annual lake trip, and listener, you've heard about this. We go to the lake in Georgia, and he was supposed to come. However, little did I know he was drunk during this conversation, and we're texting about planning our trip.
I forgot that he was a little bit of an alcoholic.
Yeah, he had a drinking problem for sure. But he lets me know, hey, I'm really not sure if I can make it anymore. And I was like, why? I thought we cleared it with the daughter. His daughter she was staying with mom that weekend. Like, what's going on? How can you not go anymore? Lake trip landed on his ex-wife's birthday.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about this.
And he wanted to spend her birthday together
with her,
with his ex-wife, and I was like, I'm confused. Can you explain?
Like, which one do you love? Me or her?
Expand on that.
Can you please explain? Like, I would have respected him if he was like, it's my daughter's first time. It's her first, 6 months in America. I want to make sure she feels, supported. And the 3 of us, I'm just going to take them out to dinner. I could maybe tolerate that. But he was wasted without telling me he's wasted. And is like, I don't know. I miss her. And I was like, what?
May I interject here?
Please.
It was also your birthday that same week.
So, yeah, this is where it really gets fucked up. Her birthday was 2 days before mine. So he had the ex-wife and the current girlfriend to choose from.
And he chose
birthdays.
ex-wife.
And he chose ex-wife. So I was like, you know what? This is getting really weird. You're drunk and telling me you want to spend your ex-wife's birthday with her. We're going to break up. And like, I did not mean it. I really liked him then. I was like really into it.
Forgot.
I was just like,
you spent a lot of that week crying.
I was so sad. I was like not ready for the breakup, even though it should have happened.
It should have been then. Yeah.
It should have been then, but I was so not ready. So I do my old thing. I look back at the old records and I identify the last 5 men I fucked, and then I re-download Hinge and I just start going ham. I schedule dates. I hear back from one guy. We'll call him the British guy.
Oh, I miss him.
He's so cute. He and his friend are starting a podcast, I heard. Maybe we can collab.
Let's collab.
So he responds first, eager beaver. And he also lives like a block away from us back in the day, last time we slept together. And he's like, hey, I actually moved. He lives now a block away from Old Balls.
Stop dating men in his vicinity.
I know, dude. I've got like this like magnet now. It's weird.
It's because it's in fucking broke ass Brooklyn.
It's actually the nicer part of Brooklyn. Thank you very much. So anyways, Britton and I are going to hang out the very next day. And I'm like, I'm going to get it and fuck Old Balls. Fuck this guy. The next morning, of course, I hear back from Old Balls. He's like, I'm so sorry. I don't even remember what we talked about. I was drunk. You're 50.
Yeah.
Like
I don't think you should be blacking out at 50 and
use your bad memory on your age. Like, use that excuse. Be like, I'm so old. I'm sorry. I would at least empathize with that.
Like I have early onset Alzheimer's.
Thank you, Allie. Yes. So I agree to see him. I go and get a drink with Old Balls, and he's like, I miss you. I'm so sorry. Like, this cannot be at the end. And I was like, okay, well, I'm really going to have to think about it. Walk out that door. He wants to walk me to the train. I say, no, thank you. Turn right back around and go into the same bar and meet the British man 5 minutes later.
The same bar?
Same bar.
Did you fuck him?
Yeah. Yeah, horde.
Fuck
Horde.
That's what we're talking about. I have to say, there really is something about fucking someone after a breakup that, like, heals the soul. Like, it really does.
It does.
Allie, you need to get on this train.
You need to furk.
It's like
I have no one currently to break up with. Maybe the Marine? I don't know.
saying,
He's the one that
there's
just
a Marine?
ghosted me recently.
Jesus, she's going to be married in a week.
Pregnant in a day.
Next time around, like, it's so healing after, like, because at the end of a relationship, it's always bad. There's, like, months of, like, this drama and back and forth, and, like, they're just so draining on you, and, like, even if you're having sex, it's not, like, the same. And then you just have this uncomplicated sex with a better dick. Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you, it heals you fully. Like, I feel 100% after I have sex with one person.
I can't get wet right after. Like, I am so emotionally devastated. My tears, my wetness from my pussy comes out of my eyes.
Okay, here's your solution. You grab that man's face, you push it down to your vagina, and you say, spit.
I can't do it. I'm dead inside.
Have you tried using the tears as lube?
No. Now you're on to something. In a way, I used German Matt again to rebound from the dad.
Did you? You were still seeing the dad.
And you were like
emotional / physical cheating.
Yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, Allie doesn't need to rebound because she's just cheating. Like, she's just cheating the whole time.
Constantly texting her, I would treat you better. I like
guys
you.
know 100% my life doesn't make any sense. Like, Friday, Mercury's in full retrograde. Like, I'm telling you, I had on Friday night like 6 different guys texting me that came out of the woodworks, and I just keep them all around.
Like that. It's like dry all week, and then 9 of them. And I'm like, what? Where were you?
When I'm in a full-blown relationship, I feel as though it's like the...
Dry.
So dry. No, and like, I feel like it's a test to see if I really like them. It's like that 3-month marker.
You're like, stop testing me, universe.
Dude, I cannot. I never notice hot people.
Until you're in a relationship?
Until I'm in a relationship.
I feel the exact same way.
Right? All of a sudden, there are hot-ass men and women.
Everywhere. Being nice.
And looking at me. And giving me attention. I'm like, what is this? Is this...
Yeah.
What is this energy that I'm putting out there?
So
that the
true.
puss is about to get locked down?
Mm-hmm.
The fuck?
I think mine just want a good lay.
Yeah.
And I didn't give anyone a good lay this weekend, except for Tara.
What?
I'm kidding. I just wanted to see your
You guys
reaction.
hook up?
I tried.
Oh.
There was an attempt, I think, this weekend. We went on a throuple date. It was
Oh,
Allie
yeah.
Rat, myself, and Piece of Shit. It
That's
was
adorable.
very romantic.
And we tried to make it an orgy with his neighbor, and it didn't
And
work
his
out.
sister.
Ooh.
Yeah, neighbor showed up with his sister, and it was a real boner
I
killer.
thought that it was his wife, and I was like, this isn't going to work.
Why not? Seems like your type.
All right. So when I was thinking about the rebound and like why people do it, so Nora says it cures her soul.
It heals the soul.
It heals the soul. Here's a couple of reasons as to why we do it in a psychological analysis.
Oh.
One, it's a coping mechanism.
Sure.
To not feel alone.
Well, that's number two, fear of loneliness.
I don't think for me, it's definitely not a fear of loneliness because I don't want to date them.
I have yours already listed.
It's like an empty void. It's feeling an empty void.
I don't think it's a void, Al.
It's not
It's like a
void.
celebration.
It
It's like a
is.
fucking it's like a release, a relief, and a release. It's
Totally.
incredible.
It's kind of like what we talked about on reasons why or signs you hate your boyfriend. You've already broken up with him in your head months ago. So Nora's number 4. So number 3 is self-esteem issues. Number 4 is moving on. So while I was thinking about this, I started thinking about our boyfriends in this scenario. So fear of loneliness, Nora's basement boyfriend.
Basement boy was
Terrified
there's so
to be
many
alone.
things wrong with him, but he's like definitely terrified of being alone.
Can't handle
He got
it.
married. Speaking of rebounds, he got engaged like months after
Like
we
6
broke
weeks
up.
after, yeah.
Literally, he met his now wife, I think, under 2 weeks after we broke up.
Yeah. And he's been in a basement.
And we
Like,
were
how did he
living
even meet
together
her?
in a basement.
Yeah. Self-esteem issues.
Rave daddy?
Yep. You got it.
Rave Daddy has terrible self-esteem. Like, poor guy.
Horrendous.
A lot of guys who
I
date...
almost feel bad for him, but I don't.
I don't feel bad for him at all. A lot of guys who date younger have really bad self-esteem.
Totally.
Like, that's why he, like, brags about dating 19-year-olds. It's like, one, is that a brag or is that disgusting?
I'm like, how'd you even do that? She can't go out to a bar. And also, why are you telling me? Is this your attempt on getting back together with me, by the way?
Has any girl ever... You know what's funny is, like, this whole, like, trope, like, this cliche of, like, oh, he's going to marry someone half my age. Does anyone actually get mad about that? Or are you just like, ew?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't get mad.
I
I'm
think
like,
the only
oh.
people that get mad is if there's kids involved in the relationship. Because
Yeah,
then that's
you're
like a
like,
horrendous
example.
like whether you have a son or a daughter or both, it's disgusting. But yeah, I don't think a typical woman would get mad.
I don't think
about
you
it.
get mad.
They'd just be like,
You're
that's
just like,
so sad.
you're like, oh
and
no.
so gross. Like, I'd almost blame myself and be like, what did I do to
Well,
him?
I think this
to
is
make
getting
him
a
go
little
so
sad and less
young?
funny. They're probably the ones that also have self-esteem issues to be like, okay, well, like if I try to find someone else, no one would be interested in me because I'm not as young.
Yeah, and then they probably think they're
that's
so
sad.
great because they're with this older, what they would assume is established person, but all he does is bitch about his ex.
So like,
sad on both ends.
like we have like enough self-esteem to realize that that is disgusting.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But most people are like, oh my God, let me get Botox and shit.
Do you think anyone listening to us thinks we have self-esteem?
No. Not one. The comments are like, these bitches hate themselves.
But thinking about Old Balls, I think he was definitely a coping mechanism. I truly believe he's just looking for his next daughter's stepmom.
Yeah. Sad.
He's never gonna find it.
No.
Maybe he... maybe before he finds a mom, he should try being a dad?
I don't think so. Financially, he was a father, and I think
Barely. He just got a real job.
Financially, he was alive.
Guys, he was a DJ while he had a child.
he got a woman.
talked about that enough, comparable to Rave Daddy's DJing. Okay, I got a lot of shit for that. This man's a 50-year-old DJ.
I mean, I'm not saying one is better or worse, but at least Old Balls was being paid for his DJing. And then at 38,
Whoa.
I got
Rave
a free
Daddy-
Rumble membership,
Rave
okay?
Daddy was paid in workout classes.
yeah, why didn't he lose any weight?
Damn.
I love the amount of rage that Tara has for him. Like, she hates on him way more than I've ever hated
You know
on
what?
this
Fool
man.
me once, shame on me, right? Wait, what is it?
Stop cheating on my friend.
Fool me twice. Fuck you. Yeah, no, I gave it my all when we gave him the second chance, and he really scorned me.
You know how fucked up I am? I was like, what second chance?
All right, so
back to
recap
repression.
before we wrap. So Nora's advice is throw a party. Get hot every day. You wipe those little tears away and you get that mascara on.
Yeah.
Allie, emotionally cheat throughout your entire relationship so you have someone to coddle you post-breakup.
Yeah.
Tara, sleep with anything and everything that walks past you. Which one would you do, Rats?
Healthy boundaries.
Yeah, Rats, we want to hear from you. How do you rebound hard?
Horde.
And that's a great wrap. And while I have you all on mic,
What?
guys, I did something really bad last night.
What?
This is the episode.
Well, stay tuned to find out what Allie
No,
did.
no, I'm going to tell you now because I need your reactions live.
What?
Okay.
Oh my God, who did you fuck?
Who did you fuck? If you fucked
The married guy?
If you fucked Rave Daddy, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Guys, I'm sorry.
Who?
It was Rave Daddy
Last night?
last night.
You're shitting with us.
Are you joking?
No.
You're joking.
Why
I'm
are you
not.
saying this on my...
It's April Fool's.
April Fool's.
God damn it!
Toodles, Rats. As always, thanks for listening. If you're interested in even more bad advice, scurry on over to Instagram and TikTok at BadAdviceOnlyNYC. We're begging you. Download and rate the show and leave us a review. Talk to you next Monday. Stay tuned, rats.